guys, welcome again to Firm in Faith. I'm Esther, and I know it's been a while, but I'm back. And I would just like to go straight to what I would be talking about. I decided to title this Who Do You Say That I Am? And that isn't me asking you guys what you think, who do you say I am, because I'm Esther, right? We already know that, but this is me quoting what it says in Matthew 16:15, where Jesus asked his disciples, who do they say that he is? I'm just gonna go ahead and start reading from Matthew 16 from verse 13. Patience with me. When Jesus came into the coast of Caesarea Philippi, he asked his disciples, saying, whom do men say that I, the Son of Man, am? And they said, some say that thou art John the Baptist, some Elias, and others Jeremiah, or one of the prophets. He said unto them, but who say ye that I am? So Jesus went ahead and turned the question around and asked the disciples, who do you say I am? Who is Jesus to you? I was out evangelism with a few friends from my Bible study, and as we were out, we walked up to this girl, and we spoke to her, do you know Jesus? She's like, yeah, I know Jesus. I know Jesus. I know this, I know that. But then I asked her, like, who is Jesus to you? And she couldn't answer. And she was like, y'all putting me on the spot. That wasn't the case. And that's what truly also inspired me to talk about this. As Christians, we have to know who God is to us. We have to know who Jesus, who the Son of Man is to us. If you are Christian, I just urge you to think about this, because you have to know who Jesus is to you. And if for me, Jesus is my overall, my above all. I can't pick one, but I feel like it's the same thing. It's my above all, he's my overall. I put him first. He's above my family. He's above sickness and diseases. If God is above all of that, that means if you give it to him, he can take care of it for you. He can handle it. Those things are beneath him. When he comes first, everything will be added. Every other blessing will be added onto you. And that's what we have to continue to understand. So if you are Christian, and you haven't yet known who God is to you, I urge you to start thinking about it and, come to a conclusion, And if you already know who Jesus is to you, and you know that he is first place, then I ask you, where are you on Sunday mornings? During Bible study, what are you doing? Why are you still out in those clubs partying? Why are you out there still spreading gossip? I'm not here to tell you what you're supposed to and to not do, but you have to understand that putting God first place in your life means quitting some other stuff. There's some things you just don't do. You just have to stop disappointing God. We have to stop disappointing him and making him angry. It's like, we just take his grace and his mercy for granted. I'm like, oh, God is gonna forgive me. I'll just do this and I'll go to church on Sunday. That's not how it works. We just have to stop doing certain things. Who do you say God is? And when you find that answer for yourself, I urge you to start acting like it. I do have some friends that think that all I do for fun is listen to church music. Like, no, obviously that's not true. I like to do other stuff for fun, but they already know that they can't invite me out to smoke and they can't invite me out to parties. They know I don't do that stuff. Like, when you say God is your first, you have to not be silent about your faith. And I wasn't. And they know when you're not silent about your faith, it makes people know how to approach you. They know that I don't like that kind of, they're not going to ask me if I want to go to a party, if I want to go China. No, they're not going to ask me that. So I just urge you to not be silent about your faith. Think it for yourself. And I'm still just going to leave you with the same question. Who do you say Jesus is to you? Thank you. Have a nice day.